Hey, I just wanted to say thank you guys for being a part of our design challenge last time. I hope you had fun with it. We do have a lot of really great and fun things coming up, so I appreciate that. And today we just kind of wanted to go through some of our backgrounds of kind of how we got here and what we're all about. So I've been in the furniture business for a darn long time, 29 years to be exact. Whew, feels really old. So yeah, I've been doing this for a while. I've been in my parents' business and through another business of our own, and now this. So this is kind of in my blood. But for like kind of the sense of design, which is kind of like what this challenge is all about, that for sure comes from my mother. There's no doubt about it. She's one of those people that you just kind of see and you're like, wow, she seems really fun. And she always has this fun and funky air about her, the way that she wears her clothes, just the styling of her crazy hair, all that good stuff. But that's kind of been with me throughout my life. I mean, she made me, I would say that, but made me do my colors with like a Mary Kay or Avon party or something like that when I was like 8 years old. So that was like an eye-opening experience to color. A little bit weird, but anyways, so that's kind of the design side. But there's also two parts to design. I think it's not just about the product, because if it was all just about that, man, we could find some really cool stuff, but it would be so expensive that nobody would want to come to our store. So there's something about being able to find great design at a good price, and that's what we really try to do at the store here. And I think that frugality comes from my dad's side of the family. There's no doubt. There's very Dutch, so there's that, and I don't know, you tend to be a little bit on the cheap side, not wanting to spend money so easily, because that was definitely not my mom. Anyways, but over the years I've done hundreds of projects, like large and small, anywhere from like doing a whole community model home to just finding that perfect piece for a customer who just needs that right thing. So from large to small, I've kind of seen a lot of that. But then I think where my sense of design really evolved a lot was during the last business we owned, which is we did refurbished vintage furniture. So I got to see some of the decades of pieces that I'd really never appreciated as much, and kind of seeing those things come through and being able to work with them and rework them was really awesome. I loved doing that. And it kind of gave me this appreciation for history, you know, the history behind a furniture piece, whether it's your own personal family history or some design history. There's always ways to put something unique that you've had in your family for a lot of years into your design space, whether you may have to rework it a little bit, but sometimes it can be used just as is, and to make that kind of cohesively work with the other parts of the design where there's probably new furniture involved. And I just love doing that when we can use some vintage pieces in there, because that's what I love in my own house. But I think that's really kind of where our business comes together, is that value and also a great style. That's where Blended is at. And I really, if you haven't been here before, if you have a bunch of times, we invite you to come back in and see what's fresh and new.